a very warm welcome to the third episode of Pulse Point. And today we have a very special guest with us, Tamanna. And the entire episode is going to be the experiences which will be shared by her about the Russia-Ukraine war. So we all know that this war has had a great impact on everybody. And also one sect among them were the students, the medical students who were studying there and had to take transfers, had to have a long break in between the studies. So we'll be hearing everything what they have experienced, and it will be all through the eyes of Tamanna. So let me introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Tamanna. I'm a third year medical student from SAU Georgia National University. Today I would like to share my experience related to Russia-Ukraine war.
Alright, Tamanna. So could you let us know when did you actually arrive to Georgia?
Yes, last year on 27th of November I came to Georgia, and I felt it better than Ukraine.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you that how do you actually like this place, and how has your experience been in Georgia?
My experience being in Georgia is much more better than Ukraine, according to food and temperature wise, because in winters there's a lot of snowfall every time in Ukraine and we are not able to go outside sometime, and it's become so depressing. So there is a lot of factor we can consider, and we can find Georgia a much better place than Ukraine.
So Tamanna, how would you compare the education system of Ukraine versus Georgia?
Okay, as you asked me, the education system of Georgia and Ukraine, which one is more better? So I would like to answer this question. Georgia has a much more better education system than Ukraine, because Georgia has a credit system. We have to complete 60 credit per year, and in Ukraine we have work off system. If you're going to miss one class, then you have to take permission from the vice dean and you have to pay a fine. If it has been a 1 month, then you have to pay fine, and then you have to recover that lecture and you have to give that proper test, and there's not the proper education system. I would like to say Georgia has a much more better system than Ukraine, and the examination pattern also is far better than Ukraine.
Okay, thank you so much, Tamanna. That was really informative about, as you told you, about the education system. It's quite different. So now moving on to the next question, that when you actually came to know that during this February times that war is going to be declared, so what were the reactions and what all was going through your mind that time, and what about your peers? How was everyone taking this news as?
We got to know the war thing on 24th Feb in the morning. My brother called me in the morning and he said he's watching the news channel and he told me the wake up, war has been started. I said, what? Are you serious or are you joking? He said, you can go check the news. Then we all hostel mate, we woke up and we asked our agents regarding this, is it true or not? And that was exactly true, what my brother told me. Then we don't know what will gonna happen with us next, or what are we going to do now. Then on before 24th, everything is so normal, normal life is going on. When we are going to market, there's not even a single army on the roads, not even police. So we were everything is fine, we'll stay here, we'll go with the classes and we are going to do exam and all things, everything is fine. So it's not necessary to go to India, because we requested our dean for the online classes, but she said no, online classes we can't do. We requested her, we do protest, but she don't allow any of the online classes. After that, on 24th, when we got to know about the war situation, because it has been started, the first attack was in Kyiv airport. So that was the major thing, because the airport has been blocked. After that, we were shifted to the basement bunker in our hostels, and that was so dangerous, the view of that bunker. We can't even imagine we will going to stay there for 6 days. And we all stay there for approximately 6 days. And on 24th February at night, while going to mess, we eat our food in the mess, and there was started off bombing and missiles, everything. Airstrikes are going on. So we stay at night in the mess. In the morning, again we went to the basement in our bunkers. So in bunker, there's no washroom, nothing, and there's a lot of problem in breathing. We are facing a lot of problem, and day by day the problem has been increasing, like in terms of food, water, and everything. And then, and like at the friend circle, if we are going to talk about the friend circle, everyone is so supporting. Like, if because of that support, we all are staying happily there. And like one of the major thing is like we got that habit of hearing the sound continuously. Like there was blast every night, every morning, and at night our volunteers, our seniors came and they checked our phone. Like they told us to switch off the phone. You will not use your phone. And in the morning, then we wake up, then we call our parents. Like it's a proper schedule. You have to switch off your phone. Then in the morning, one by one, you will go to the washroom at first floor. And then like after the washroom, you are not allowed to go. And there are proper volunteers in every bunker. Like in our hostel, there are at least 5 rooms, we can say, of bunker. And the student are a lot of student. And the people, those who are staying in flat, like those who are staying in flat, they are shifted to the nearest metro station. And our agent and all the agencies, they provide them the food, water, and everything they could help them.
This is indeed so overwhelming. I mean, just hearing from you, it's making me feel so heavy hearted and so emotional. I don't know how you've been through it, like throughout this entire journey. So it's really, really emotional and really horrifying, I would say. And also, I would like to ask you that you said that they were asking you to switch off your phones. Was there any particular reason but they were saying that? And throughout that time, what was going on in your parents' mind? I mean, you're the daughter, and seeing you in this kind of a situation, their heart must be broken altogether. So, what was their condition like during all these times?
Regarding the switching off the phones, yeah, like I think so that the military can't track the location. For that, our senior they came at night and everyone they started checking. Please switch off your phone. And in the morning we can again restart our phone. Okay, like that's the thing. Like because an army has invaded all around the Kharkov, so they tell us so that they can track the location, and they also tell us to put the wallpaper of India on our phones. Like if somebody suddenly enters in the bunker, or if you by chance any of the thing happen, so you can show your wallpaper at least. Like you are an Indian, you are not any Russian or Ukrainian. That is also the major thing regarding the phone. And parents situation, that situation I can't even imagine. My mother is very emotional, and my father being an army man, he's also in Indian army. Now he's retired. So that time also, in his 17 years of service, he has never seen any of these conditions. He told me I have never seen any of these things, and you are seeing it now at 20. So he was I'm proud, but also I'm scared. I don't know what will happen next. And my mother was they supported me throughout. You are very strong, you can handle everything, and you have to be strong and make all other around you support each other. That is the only thing left with us we can do. Because there's a lot of juniors, even those who come just 1 month before the war. And for watching them, I was oh God, it's just been 1 month they are here and they are seeing all the situation. Then I thought okay, I started supporting each and everyone, and all the students in the bunker, they started supporting each other, and we started playing the songs like Vande Mataram, all these patriotic songs. Then after listening all these things, it's yes, we are Indians, we can do this. We have to do this anyhow. This is the only thing we have. And we have faith. Definitely we gonna be out of this situation. Yeah.
This is really so inspiring and motivating, and the fact that you all stayed together, you all had that belief and faith that you are going to come out of this has actually helped you, and God has always seen the entire thing you all have gone through in this young ages. And also, along with this, I would like to ask you that for how many days were you actually stuck in the war?
I was there in war for like 12 days, and like it started on 24th of February, and I was in bunker like till 6 days, till 2nd of March, and then we started walking to the railway station to board the train, but like we couldn't.
So, as you said, you stayed 12 days over there. So, what were the major challenges that you faced in the bunker, and how were they providing the food, water? Then, what about the sanitary provisions, etc.? How was it being done?
Like I stayed in the bunker like for 6 days continuously, and they're providing food like 2 times, but like quantity is very low because everyone has to get a little bit amount to eat. And we have also like our some snacks. We are saving it for later. Like if we'll not get anything, we can survive on like biscuits or any other snack we have. And also like there was like in the morning we can go to washroom at like ground floor, and at one time they can allow us to go to our rooms. Like if a girl is on her periods or anything, she's facing any kind of this problem, so they can go to their rooms and they can change or like proper they can do, and after that they can come back. But there's very limited times because there might be air strikes and everything is going on continuously. And like on 2nd of March, like we left bunker because that is the only situation, because we have to reach the borders of the nearest country like Hungary, Romania and Poland. These are the option given by the Indian embassy to us. They told us like you have to reach to the nearest borders of this country, and you can reach to this borders of the country, and then there are Indian embassy. Then they will provide you all the facility. But you have to reach there. That is the major task for all of us.
You guys have truly been warriors. I'm literally out of words and dumbstruck right now, because hearing everything coming from you in this way, it's something like, first time I'm having this experience of, seeing the first hand experience what you had and hearing from you directly. We have seen in news, we have seen, but you telling it all through yourself, through what you saw through your eyes, is something so overwhelming, and really, really, like, so much respect and gratitude to all of you, really. And also, this you described the whole scenario, the entire experience. Out of all of this, what was the most terrifying moment for you?
Like as you asked me the most terrifying moment, I would like to say the whole journey is terrifying in its own story, like, but the most terrifying moment is like we are not able to board the trains. After that, while walking to Pisochin, when I see the missile, like for the first time, we all lay down on the ground. That was the most terrifying moment for me. And the second thing is like emotionally terrifying moment is when I call my mom. I tell her like I don't know what will happen next, and I'm like, would I come home or not? These are the two lines I told her, and these are the two most terrifying moments for me, because the whole 60 I was so strong. I was not crying. I was like, yeah, everything will be solved. Everything will, like, everything happens for a reason. Maybe this journey made me so strong. Like some of them didn't face any of this thing. I have been through everything. In war we have like there's emotional things, there is horrifying things, everything. Your safety matter, your parents are in another country, you are there, like everything was so difficult. But these two moments are the like most terrifying for me. Yes.
Absolutely, I totally agree with you how terrifying this has been. And do you still get any kind of flashbacks from those experiences, or have you ever felt that you wake up again and think about it, or became just emotional about something, and is it still hovering your mind?
You're talking about the flashbacks, but honestly, now I've been through it, so I don't get any kind of flashbacks. But like if I'm going through any of the situations, if I face something, so I get so scared at that time. I feel like, please God, save me from all these things. I don't want to like all these things happen again in my life. Even when I was flying to Georgia for the first time, there was a lot of like turbulence. I said to God, like, earlier it was COVID, now it's war, now it's turbulence. Please save me. I don't want to risk my life once again. Like all this, even the small thing after that, started terrifying at some point of time. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tamanna, for sharing your entire experience with us and the whole journey. Really, it was an eye opener for all of us, and we also got to learn so much more from you. So, thank you so very much for sharing this entire thing with us. And before ending this video, would you like to give any takeaway message for all the audience?
Yes, like I would like to say thank you for giving me an opportunity to share my experience so that people get to know the real things related to the Russia-Ukraine war. And I would like to say, like, life is a journey and all the bad day will pass. We just need to be calm, patient, and like everything will pass. All the bad day will pass. We will need to be strong, and all this experience make us stronger day by day. Yeah.
Thank you so much for staying with us till now, and also we have a part 2 coming very soon, also about the Russia-Ukraine war, and it will be from a very different perspective, so stay tuned for that. Till then, like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon.